Hi, vlog.
We're back.
We're back.
Your favorite duo is back.
We're back with Fonty's. On today's menu, Fonty's.
Today's mukbang. It's this like Indian deli thing.
Market.
Yeah, market and deli.
Yeah.
They do like these sandwiches.
And Angie's been there before.
I've been
the
there
one you got
once.
last time was called
Like the Bombay something, and that was like vegetarian. Like it was like a panini thing with potatoes and like a bunch of like spices. Today we decided not to go vegetarian.
We went meat-based.
We got the chicken.
Whoa. That's a fat sandwich.
It's hefty. They made it with love.
Oh.
Did you guys see this shit?
I thought it was that thick, so they did.
No,
so
they
it was like a
cut-
panini.
It's
and
a
they cut it in
panini,
half.
and they like
Thumbnail. Wait, this looks awesome.
the
need
sun's
hand-
out.
do we need
Yeah,
hand
a
sanitizer?
little bit, just for safety. We're being clean out here. No parasite, no listeria in this household.
Except for me last week, but that's another story. All right. We'll get into it. We just got back from drinks with our friend Amy and her dog Truffle at this bar.
Bar Pistolino, obviously iconic. We did like a little brunchy moment. We haven't seen her since she moved to New York
In May.
because it's been so busy, but she's like settled in.
Lives in Hudson Yards.
Lives in Hudson Yards. Like it was really good to catch up with her, and we'll obviously see her more often now that she's
full-time
here,
here.
and like summer's like, you know, slowing down. So hopefully we'll get to like hang with her soon. But oh my god, it was so fun. And then there's this lady next to us at the bar, and she was like obsessed with us and the dog. And she was just like sitting there, and then she like literally was like, "Let me take your guys' picture.
She goes, "This is my office for
This
the rest
is
of the
incredible." Like that.
afternoon." The flavor's really rich.
The flavors are tingling on my tongue.
Not heavy at all.
Right? Really good. There was a really long line there. Like we waited a good like 20 minutes.
It's good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, had a pretty good morning. Had a bit of a chaotic night last night. So, you know, we met up with Lori just to catch up. She just came back from Africa, Switzerland, etc., etc. So we were like, hey, like, if you're around, let's catch up. Caught up with her. Our friend Katie works at Crush. If you know, you know. So, we were there to surprise her because
I had a brilliant idea that we
She had
should
a
go
brilliant
there
idea.
for a little bit.
it was only 8:30.
Yeah, it was really early.
We walk over, she's not there.
Yeah, she was not there.
But she was on her way in. So we're like, okay, we'll just
go
use
to
the bathroom.
We're on
We'll
our
be
way
right
to the
back.
bathroom. We run into Linda's friend, Claire.
And her boyfriend.
Yeah, it was such a surprise. We were like, oh my god, like, nice to see you.
We had just seen them earlier this month.
Yeah, for Linda's birthday, but it was really funny because we weren't even meant to go to Crush. It was just like a last minute thing because we were in the area. And then we ran into them, which was so funny. We said hi, and then they like shortly left. And then Katie came, and then we were like chatting. And of course, knowing who she is, she's like, shots, it's shot o'clock, it's shots time.
Except shot o'clock was every 15 minutes.
And like I had literally a pita that day. A little small pita sandwich. And then Katie's like, oh, I have this like sandwich. There's 2 patties in there. Me and her just have one piece of chicken each. So she had beans and that all day, and I had the pita and that piece of chicken all day. So basically nothing.
I had 3 meals that day, so.
And then, I hate to admit it, but we were like 5-6 shots in.
And I don't take full shots, so half shots for me.
So I've had like it was a whole thing. It was fine. Oh, and then I was also advertising to everyone that the bar was National Tequila Day. It wasn't. I don't know why. I thought it was the day before. It was Friday. But anyways, I was like telling people that.
And every time someone next to us was ordering vodka cran, and we're like,
where's the tequila?
but it's National Tequila Day. You're not going to get a tequila cran?
Yeah.
No one heard it. No one ordered tequila.
And then we ended up at karaoke. We just wanted to see our friends. So we wanted to make like pit stops, and we're like in the area.
5 minutes away.
So we went to karaoke. We were there until like what? 1? Right?
Get back to Crush. It's 1:30 maybe latest.
Yeah. And then we get roped into taking more shots because Noah was there.
Some more shots. And then, yeah, it was time to go home. And Angie, I guess, was getting ready for bed on her phone. And we had been texting our friends who are in Boston about X, Y, and Z. Something happened, and it kept Angie up.
Yeah, I was literally like in fight or flight mode for like the whole night. I think I slept at like 6 a.m. for like a few hours, but I felt so sick. Like it was so bad. And then that's when we had to like meet Amy, which was fine. It was so nice to see her. The weather was like really good.
It's a perfect day, which is why we're doing this outdoors.
Yeah, and we had like a little sandwich bite. We had our coffee, and then we finished our coffee, and we're like, it's time for a drink. It's that time for a drink. So we
Had these
got a
little
little
frozen
like lemon sorbet things. It was delicious.
Officially,
cheers.
Welcome to New York.
And then I was like, Emily, I need a bite because I don't think that was like sufficient enough. So we're sharing. We just needed like a little snack. So here's our snack, and then we needed something to do the mukbang, obviously.
One thing that I really think is such a pro, but also a con about Angie is she feels things so deeply because our friends were in this situation and she wasn't even involved at all, and it kept her up until 6 a.m. Pro, she cares so deeply about her friends that it's literally, she's losing sleep. Con, she's losing sleep and it's not even the shit she's involved in.
It's just like a interesting situation that, you know, you're just like worried more so.
Yeah.
Not even like involved or not, just like wanted to make sure it was okay.
Our friend Amy and Angie are the mediators of the friend group. Sometimes I find myself as mediator. Normally, for some reason, people think I'm a qualified therapist. People love to talk to us, and that's okay. I just don't really lose sleep over it. I mean, terrible situation. I will do the best I can for you, but I'm sorry, I got enough. I got enough of things going on here.
Like, if it was anything else, I'd just be like, whatever.
I'll go to bed.
I was just like, you know,
high stress situation.
I just don't like being disappointed. It's like that's like what it is. I'm like,
don't disappoint her.
Yeah, like actually, like don't disappoint me. Or like if you do, just like own up to it. But anyways, it's fine. Everything's fine. What we're actually here to tell you is our Cape Cod trip, because that was really fun. It was a few weeks ago.
Cape Cod trip over the 4th.
Yeah. So we were like in Boston, or we planned this trip with our friend Matt, not knowing like what was gonna come out of it. We were just like, yeah, we'll be there. Like we booked the train tickets, like everything else you can take care of. We're gonna show up, just be at the train station to pick us up.
We never get to just show up.
Yeah, which is like really nice. Like
Shout out Matt.
We were just hoping for the best because we didn't know a lot of the people that was going on this trip. But you know, like we're easygoing people, like good vibes. Like we're like either way, we'll have a lot of fun. So we're really excited. I hadn't been back to Boston in a while. Like just being there, like able to enjoy it, especially in the summer. So I was like pretty excited to be back up there. So me and Emily take a late train, Amtrak, up to Boston on like Tuesday night. Our train actually started out like being a little delayed, and we're like, because it was like so hot that weekend. It was like a heat wave, and we're like, oh shit, like, so our train was a little delayed. We ended up switching the train to the next one, which was like only like 20-30 minutes after, so it wasn't that bad.
But it got in around midnight.
Yeah. And Matt had to pick us up from the train station. He was telling us, oh, I'm actually like on my way to a date right now, like I'll update you guys when you get here.
On a first day.
Yeah, on a first day. We're like, oh my god, like that's so exciting, like have so much fun, whatever. And then he picks us up. It's like midnight. We're like driving home, and we're like sitting there on the and then like we hear this sound, and it's just like alarm, like an alarm.
Ding,
yeah, it was like a weird
ding.
thing, and it was like constant. And I was like, Matt, like pick up your phone or like do something. And he's like,
that's not my phone. You guys pick up your
he
phone.
goes, I thought that was you. And then I was like, wait, no, that's not me. I'm literally holding my phone. And then
I'm like, I'm in the back.
And then we're like, and then I look, I'm like, oh my god, like
someone's lost phone notification is going off on this phone.
Yeah. And then
lo and behold,
it's the girl that he went on a date with. She like left her phone, like he had dropped her off, and I guess her phone like slips out, and then she's like calling it or calling Matt through like Instagram, and she's like, oh my god, like I left my phone. And he's like, oh shit, like in any other circumstance I would totally drop it off to you, but it's literally like 1:30 and we all have work tomorrow. And
I think she lived like 30 minutes away, so it just really didn't make sense. Everyone was tired. We had just gone there.
Yeah. So he was like, the girls are gonna be in Boston tomorrow bright and early to a workout class, like if you want to like coordinate. But it actually like it was like probably the worst thing because we were kind of in a weird area of Boston, which was really far from her, and she would have no phone to like contact us or like get an Uber or whatever. It was just like horrible. And then he was like, okay, I'll Uber courier to you. So he ends up doing that. So that was night day 0. And then we like got back, we like showered and shit, and I'm like, oh my
2 a.m. at this point.
Yeah, and we had to be up at 6 to get into Boston for a 7 a.m. workout class with our friend Marina.
Shout out Studio 8.
Yeah, 78.
Shout out 70, Studio 78.
It was
Instructor Marina.
It was a great class. We like died. It was so hard. But we showed up. We were actually early to the thing. We were there and we took the class. Obviously, like really tired, but
still made it.
Made it. And then we had a nice little stroll home. We grabbed coffee and like breakfast.
Just worked from home.
Worked from her place, and then we're like, when is our last meeting? 3. Oh, in between that, actually, we're like, oh, like, where should we go for lunch? Like, Marina lives in like Seaport, incredible area, and we were like, oh my god, Bar Taco, we have to go. It's been so long.
And let me just remind everyone, this is July 4th weekend, so this is the Wednesday before July 4th.
Yeah.
It's a light week across all industries, across most teams. Let me just preface with that. So
we're not just like fucking around, okay?
Our friend Walter works at Wayfair, and you know, we kind of try to coordinate with him. It's kind of hard because we're only in Boston for like 2 days. We're in Boston for 2 days. I was like, we might be working from home, we might be, you know, whatever. And I'm like, any chance you would be free for lunch and you're able to come to Seaport Bar Taco? And he's like, actually, it's only a 20-minute drive. I'll meet you guys there. So grab a little lunch with Walter. Super fun. Just caught up with him a little bit. Nothing crazy. Bar Taco Slay. We got 4 Bar Taco tokens.
Warm
Mhm.
meat.
Mhm.
And then we obviously gave it to our friends that live in Boston.
Correct.
So they each have 2 tacos for free, which is great. So that was that. We came home, worked until like 3:30ish. It's the hottest day, mind you, in Boston. And then Marina lives like 5 minutes from Cisco, and we're like, we have to go to Cisco. Like we just have to run it back. We go there, we get like 1 drink, delicious drink by the way. Haven't had Cisco.
You got the blueberry.
Lemonade thing, whatever, and they both got beers, but it was all like incredible. But the next time I go, I want to get their frozen thing, which I saw. So you know what, we'll revisit. And then
We'll be back.
And then it was so hot, so we're like, okay, like we actually like need to like be by like a body of water, or like it was just like too much. The tents were like trapping the air or whatever. We like couldn't breathe, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go to Real House on the water. We go to Real House. We have another drink, great drink,
The
great cucumber martini, so good. So we were there chatting for like another hour. And then after that, we were gonna go to Granite Links for golf, and it was like 5:30 at that point, or 5ish, and we're like, oh, we have to head back. Like Tom will drive us to Granite Links, and we'll meet Matt there. We go there, we meet Matt and some of his like networking group friends. It was cool vibes, like, you know, like people in the same industry, like getting to know each other, expanding your network and stuff, just chatting. It was a beautiful day, like good vibes.
I gotta drive a golf cart, guys.
Oh yeah. So first thing, Marina was like, Tom will get you. It was so sweet. Like Tom has a membership there, and he's like, yeah, don't worry, girl. Like I will get you a golf cart.
Thanks,
Let you
Tom.
drive for like a hot second to fulfill Emily's dream. And they're really strict, and they're like only 2 people allowed in the golf cart. I was like, Marina, get in, and she goes, no, like
I can do this any day.
yeah, like literally you get in with her. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get in. Like she doesn't know how to drive. And then Marina's like, it's so easy. I'm like, you know, yeah, but like, you know, you still need like some
Sense of direction,
yeah, like something,
and control.
And then Marina's like just go up this road, and then like
Go up the straight road,
and then turn back around and then park the car. She's like running after us and like taking video. It was the funniest thing ever. And Emily's like doing pretty well, like, you know, she's going in a straight line road. And then she has a U-turn, and she's like, and then suddenly it gets rocky. She's like braking, and like I'm like, I am scared for my life. I'm gonna fly out of the golf cart.
My bag kind of fell off my shoulder, and I was like,
and then it was like such sharp brakes. I'm like, oh my god. And then I was like, Emily, you're turning the wheel, but guess what? You have to turn it back when you finish with like what you want to do to the car. You can't just keep it there because you're gonna go like drifting in circles. Like no. And then she was, oh my god, okay. And then like,
and I had to brake to twist it around.
Yeah, and then I'm sure people were looking at us like we were crazy.
Like we were probably under the influence. However,
we were under the influence.
Like tiny bit.
But it was a golf cart, come on.
Yes.
Anyways, she had her fun there. And then
we swung a little bit.
Yeah, we got a little bay, so we swung for a little bit, which was also really fun. And then we caught the sunset there, took some flicks, had a mudslide, had a little spritz moment, and then we headed to dinner at Capri, whatever. It was great, like really good vibes.
Gorgeous in there.
Yeah.
The outdoor was beautiful.
Yeah, the outdoor was cool, but actually they like closed it because we had a really late res at like 9 p.m. Oh, also that day we like did a stop by at SOA to watch the U.S. men play, and they had won that game, which was like it was like a little like 15-minute detour before we made it to dinner because we were a little early. And then we go to dinner, we order like a shit ton of food and have a shit ton of drinks. The waiter loved us, by the way.
Not just drinks,
shots.
Rounds of shots.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad because we've been drinking since 3:30 p.m.
Correct.
But yeah, it was really fun, honestly. Like, I had a great time, loved that restaurant. The food was delicious. We were so full. The waiter at the end gave us a limoncello shot, and apparently that is a sign of like respect, like they really liked you, whatever. And I was like, oh my god, we loved him too. It was so great. And then we drove Marina home. We were blasting music in that car.
Having so much fun.
Lana.
Sunroof. Sunroof was open.
Yeah,
Lana.
this was a Wednesday night, and then Matt's like, we should go to the Grand. It's open because it's a holiday weekend. Like, they're usually not open on Wednesdays. And then we're like, oh, we don't need to go. And he goes and pulls into the parking lot. So I was like, oh, we really don't have a choice. So like, and I've never been, so I was like, okay, I'm down to like, you know, like just see what it is, because I didn't go in college, I don't think. We go inside and we're like, oh, why are there 5 people in the vicinity? And it's like the back room of the Grand, because there's too little people to open like the whole thing. And then so we basically like went to use the bathroom, and then we beelined out, and then the security guard's like, leaving already? And I'm like, did you see who's inside and how many people were inside? He's like, then it's so early, we just opened, the night is young. I'm like, dude, like, you guys are gonna close in like 2 hours. I don't really know, like,
we don't need to be here. Is that
yeah? And then like we were in Seaport, so like there were like a few other spots that are open normally on like weekends, whatever, but it was again a Wednesday, so it was like about to close. We tried, and then we drove home actually, and then we're like, okay, cool. We pull up, we're back at the house.
Oh, fuck.
We go through the back, and the kitchen's like right there, and there's a window, and we see like a hearse,
a figure.
And we're like, oh my god, hi! Like, that was Matt's roommate, and we hadn't met him because we got in so late that day, or the day before, and then we were out the whole day, so we hadn't met him. And then we're like, oh my god, hey, like, nice to meet you, whatever, like, just introducing ourselves. And then we're like, we're trying to wind down, you know, like,
we're telling Cam, the roommate,
yes,
oh, we just went to dinner, like, this was our day. Grand didn't work out, we tried another place, so we just ended up going home, so we're just trying to chill.
Yeah. And Matt has a sunroom in the back, and there's TV there, so Matt's like, cue up some like tunes.
Big mistake.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, apparently like Cam's an old soul, like, so he was like, yeah, cue up Black Betty or whatever, right? And then we're like, cool, we're like vibing, and then it's like queuing up some more songs. Dude, bangers after bangers.
All of a sudden it got a little too vibey.
And then Emily and I were just like,
for 1 or 2 a.m.
we're like karaokeing in this backyard.
And then all 4 of us start karaokeing. And then Matt, you know, sometimes the responsible one of the group goes, guys, like, I think it's time to call it. And he's like, I think I'm gonna go brush my teeth, guys.
Emily actually like was kind of unwell from like all the drinks we had, so she was like in and out. And then she was like actually sitting in Matt's bedroom for a little bit, and Matt like went to revive her a little bit, gave her like, I didn't even know this happened, gave her like a change of clothes so she could be all comfy and like get situated to like come back, hang out. She comes back like pretty revived, and then I think like he was like, we were there for like maybe 30 more minutes, and then Matt's like saying like, oh, we should like go to bed, and like
I'm gonna go brush my teeth, guys, and we're like, okay, that's you, go ahead. Forgot that he was actually staying, like, he was sleeping on his couch in the living room. Mm-hmm. Forgot that that's connected to the sunroom, so if we don't leave, he's not sleeping. So he's like, guys, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, and then he does his nighttime routine. We're still jamming the fuck out over here. He comes back, he goes, I'm done with my night routine, like, one more song, haha. Oh, one more song. Cam put, I don't know what song he put. It was not just one more song. It was at least 15 more songs. And Matt's like, guys, please.
It was like 3
please, I'm begging. Can we please go to bed? And we're like, fine. So we're like, okay, let's go to bed. And we do go to bed. And we were under the impression, just to stick with Cam for a bit, we were under the impression he was leaving Thursday.
To the Cape, yeah.
To the Cape. So Thursday morning, Thursday morning was kind of fun. Thursday was pretty chill.
Yeah, we had a chill reset.
Yeah, I think we kind of slept in, as in we woke up to work from home, and then at some point in the morning, we also went to Matt's recovery space, which he does infrared sauna, cold plunge, IVs, peptides, like all the good shit he does at this recovery space. So he had booked us the infrared sauna for about an hour, and he was doing the sauna cold plunge. So we did that. It's all good vibes. Then we go home. I think like we get settled for a bit. We order sandwiches. They're like Italian subs from this spot.
Yeah.
On our way to the pool.
Yeah.
So he has a friend who
lives in this like apartment complex that has like a shared outdoor pool.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's go and get our tan on for like an hour.
It is genuinely 95 degrees and UV 11. I'm not sure what it was, but we sat out there, we ate our sandwiches. I think we were only in the sun for 30 minutes, but it completely took us out.
Yeah, it was so much.
So we did the pool situation, wrap up work, and dinner reservations are at
5.
Dahlia.
Yeah, in South Beach.
At 5 p.m.
It was an early one.
So we wrap up everything. We go to Dahlia, and honestly, food is great. We're having some steak, whatever, drinks. I opted for like a lighter drink because my stomach was so unwell from the 5 shots we took Wednesday night. Okay. And then we're trying so hard to rally because we kind of went into Thursday like, oh, we'll be in Boston. It'll kind of be nice to like go around Southie or whatever. After dinner, we all look at each other. We're like, are y'all dead?
It might be time to call it.
Let's go home.
Yeah,
so
let's have a chill night.
We are on the way home, and at the Cape, Matt has Brazilian friends. It's an entire friend group, and it was one of their birthdays. So we had to stop by buy cake, and we ended up buying 2-3 cakes. I forget what it was, but it was so awesome. Brazilian bakeries.
Oh, we tried. Emily tried brigadeiro for the first time. It was like this caramel ball situation. So good.
And then we got home. And it was probably 6:30 at this point. So, again, remember, Cam was supposed to be at the Cape, or like on his way. We get home, that man is there. We're like, oh, god dang it. Because this man comes up at 3 a.m. the night before, right? But we're like, okay, no more music today. Let's just chill out. So I'm like, Angie, what's that show everyone keeps telling me about? Like, there's that show off campus. Angie's like, okay, let's just pull it up right now, whatever. She pulls it up on Prime, and it says, watch season 1, episode 8 or something.
No, I played it. Because I just like pressed play, and then I was like, this is not right. Like, it's usually the end. I'm like, Matt, someone watched this show, and you're like, it must be Cam. We were like dying laughing.
And he tells us how Cam had watched this and then had some commitments. Oh, he had to go to softball or something. And then came home from softball, immediately puts it back on, finishes the entire season one day. Honestly, respect. So we start watching it. Cam gets home. We're like, Cam, guess what we're watching? So all 4 of us now, we're sat there watching off campus until Matt invites some other friends over. We're like, do they want to watch Love Island? Because Love Island was on. Was that Thursday? Mm-hmm. So that was our chill night. Off campus, B2B, Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
So we're watching Love Island, and everyone's locked in. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe that guy's with that beautiful woman, Sincere Melanie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Matt was like,
why is she with her?
Yeah.
Or why is she with him?
Yeah, why is she with him? Anyways, we told all the boys, we said, we're going to sign everyone up for Love Island, for next year.
They would be such fucking characters.
They were so funny. Like, we have to come in. Matt was like, I have to come in as a bombshell. Like, they're gonna be sick of me in 10 days.
He's like, I only want to take 2 weeks off work.
Yeah.
So figure it out. But yeah, that was Thursday night. Anything else happened? No.
No, it was pretty chill.
Because
we had to be up really early to drive to the Cape to beat traffic. Oh, there was this new character, like, that was, Matt was like, oh, Ryan, this guy Ryan is coming in our car, like, we're gonna carpool up there. We're like, okay. I'm like, yeah, Ryan's gonna come, like, show up at like 7 and we'll be on our merry way. I'm like, okay, perfect. We're up, we're like getting ready, like packing up the car and stuff, or like packing up our stuff, and Brian's just like sitting in the living room. We're like, hi Ryan, nice to meet you. Nice guy, like comes with us in the car, like we're like driving to the Cape. I'm like, good luck, buddy. Me and Emily are taking a nap. We're exhausted.
Oh yeah, I think 10 minutes in, I was lights out. But before I was lights out, I heard Matt and Ryan chatting, and they were like, so, I was like, oh shit, Matt didn't really know this kid either. So we're kind of all on the same level with this Ryan kid, which is fine. Like, we love meeting new friends. We're all friendly people. So we're just driving. Nothing really eventful happened in the car.
Oh,
We probably skip to arriving.
we meet up with the girls and everyone else at the beach because
At the beach. At what time was that? Like 11?
like 10-ish, 10:30. Because
Airbnb check-in was
at like 1 or 2
afternoon.
So we went to kill some time.
Beach. Then we grabbed some drinks and snacks at Treehouse Brewery.
In Sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Cool place, great bar, great outdoor vibes, good pizza, good lobster roll.
Mhm.
Like, we do all of that. It was really fun. We meet like everyone that's staying at the house. Cam was gonna join us on Saturday. After the beach, we go home, or we go to the Airbnb like to check in and stuff, and like get our shit situated for the night. We're like touring the house. It's beautiful. It's huge.
We're inside, outside.
And then we're
I'm
outside.
on a swing.
And then Emily's like, there's a man like on our property. Like, what is he doing?
Like, he's kind of just walking around.
She's like,
not,
Matt, do you know him? Like, is that the Airbnb person? Like,
is that the owner, right?
checking in on us or something? And he's like, hey, like, what's
Hello?
up? Hello? And then he's like, hi, I'm the neighbor. Just down that way. My cat has been stuck in that tree
For 30 hours.
For 30 hours now. And we're like, wait, what? Like, you should call
The fire department.
someone.
Too.
Oh my god, they gave us hand wipes.
Oh.
Wait, they knew like the chicken was like messy or something. And they gave us moist towelettes.
He's like, my cat is up there and won't come down, so I've kind of just been like in and out trying to get my cat down with snacks, food, sounds, whatever. So we're trying our best to help, but we're like, listen, you're gonna need to call someone because I don't really know how we can help you. So he goes, well, I am part of the fire department and I'm not going to call them.
They're so busy.
They're busy. And we're like, and that's okay if you don't want to do that. So how about this? Like, we call anything else. We'll call animal control, whatever. He's like, I don't want to bother them. I'm going to just figure it out, but like, I'll be in your guys' space. Okay, cool. So, see you. And we're like trying our best to help, genuinely, like cat sounds, whatever. Nothing. Sophie won't come down. We've exhausted our options. Honestly, at this point, like 2-3 hours straight, we're trying our best. It's like rotation of people trying their best.
He did come back with like a ladder, but then didn't do anything with it. And the ladder.
He looked up at the tree, looked at his ladder, and drove away.
It was weird.
Anyway, so, you know, we're like, oh, Sophie, sad, but like, what are we gonna do? Like, climb this tree? No, we weren't gonna do that. This is Friday. So then what happened? We kind of just get settled into the house.
It was one of the girls' birthdays, so like they celebrated the birthday, like sat really up, celebrated the birthday. We did like a
decorated
little cake.
the entire room, balloons everywhere.
Yeah, really cute.
Plates,
and then
hats.
we did that, and then we were like, okay, like we're gonna go out to the bar. Get ready, go out to the bar.
Regained a little bit at home.
And then we go to the first bar, Chapin's, and Matt's like telling us, we like split up because there's like 12 of us, so we 2 Ubers, whatever. And then we get there, and you like Matt's like, usually the line's around the corner. Like we got here like at a perfect time where we could just like get in.
Initially planned to have dinner here, and they were closed for.
Is where they're
dining.
like, we're not
taking any more reservations,
tables,
whatever. So we were like, okay, are you guys serving food? They were like, yeah, you can get some bar food at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. So a few of us arrived there first. We're at the bar ordering like chicken tenders, mudslides.
That's all we've had.
Drinks. That's all we had.
That was
for
our dinner
Friday night. Okay. So we're having drinks. We're having a few bites. Kind of just like having drinks. Then that was in the main bar area, right? And they have an outdoors area. So once everyone got there and everyone ordered their drinks, had their bites, we all ventured back into the outdoor area. Super cute. It was golden hour. Girls are taking photos. It is lovely. Cornhole, all that stuff, right?
So fun.
People are just outside. It's like just a cool vibe. Everyone's kind of just chill, whatever. All of a sudden, I hear teenage dirtbag. I look over.
She's like, Angie, I'm gonna like go over there. I'm like, oh, like no worries. Like,
see you later.
yeah, like I'm gonna finish this game of cornhole. I can't really like leave, but like yeah, like I know where you are. Like all good. She's like doing her thing, and she's texting me, but I didn't like really see.
She's playing. She's locked in cornhole.
She's like,
I don't blame her.
I'm like, I don't even know. Like, oh, this guy's like pulling me. I was like, oh, what? And then she like comes back, and she's like, oh my god, like.
The one-man band guitarist was singing Teenage Dirtbag, and I'm just like in the crowd watching him, but holding my fan and singing with him. And he's like, lady, come up. What do I do? Twist my arm. I go up there. And then, you know, I have my harmonica on me just for emergencies, and I was like, can we do Piano Man? And we did. It was lovely. Sadly, I didn't get any footage of it. However, we'll get back to that later. However, I go back and I'm like, oh my gosh, Angie, da 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 da. And then no big deal. We're still playing cornhole. Everyone's still taking photos. All of a sudden, Matt runs into like this other friend who's talking to this other friend. All of a sudden, we're going to this other place, and Matt goes, gather everyone right now. And I go, Angie, we have to go like right now. She goes, can I fit right now?
No. Matt comes up and she's like, I'm so sorry, but I need to take her with me. I'm like, right now? What are we doing?
She's like, can I at least finish this round?
No. I called the Uber. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're like leaving. I don't even know where we're going. And we're like, we're going to this other bar, Chirino's, like, or no, we went to like some other place, and the cover was like $30.
Neptune or Nebula.
Yeah, we were like, no.
No, because we're a group of 12, so no.
Yeah. So we walked to like the bar, the other place, Torino's.
And Ryan had to pee so bad. It was
so bad.
Funny.
It was actually so funny.
It was so funny.
He was like blacked out because like he had to be so bad.
Yeah.
And then like he like found a corner and turned to pee in.
But
the
then
most visible corner.
Apparently Matt was bullying him. Like, we literally told you to go in an alley. Why are you in a corner? So he has to stop his beat.
Yeah, because there's like too many people.
Anyway, so we get to this other bar. No cover. It's like
it's like fine. It's like a restaurant that turns into like a.
Oh yeah, we have families dining here.
Yeah.
Live band. Mm-hmm. And then inside, again, restaurant. So, you know, we just started off with a few drinks. Nothing crazy.
It was like so early, and the live band closes out at 10.
Oh.
Matt's like so excited about hearing Emily doing her solo situation at the other bar. He's like, he talks to the band there, and he's like, can we get her to sing something? And they're like, oh, like, yeah, like, she can do, like, the last song at, like, 9:55 to, like, close out.
So I'm turning my mind.
And I don't know who, if the band, like, recommended this or what, but it was unwritten by Natasha. We're like, great song.
I go, Matt, I'm not going up there unless you guys come up with me. Done.
Me, Emily, Matt, and Mac are up there just, like, belting.
One mic.
We bring the vibe. They gave us our own mic. They gave us our own spot. It was incredible.
We literally started the energy because at first, like, a live band, that's good energy. We were out there in the front dancing our asses off.
All these people are like
singing our asses off, and then
they did join in.
All of a sudden, everyone was dancing and singing. So that was super fun. And then, you know, it's like after hours, the live band closes. Inside turns into some club situation. Dance floor is open. They got
White
a
boy
DJ up there.
wasted music is what Matt.
White boy wasted music was playing. Should we even tell the rest of that night?
Basically things took a turn, and we like had to go home, and some people were upset with each other. The real ones will understand the story that they were present, but it's a whole thing that we needed to like mitigate a little bit because we didn't want to bring that bad energy back to the house, and it was like the first day, and we're like, you know what, let's like settle this and like leave it outside. We made it really clear on the Uber home that we were just gonna
Leave it out of the
like,
house.
just squash it, okay?
Correct.
And then whatever, and then we're back at the house. Some of the people are still up, they're like chatting, whatever. Me and Emily like go to bed. It was like really late at this point, like 3-4 a.m. again, and I was just like, I'm exhausted, like I'm tired.
Go to bed with every intention to sleep in.
Yeah, truly. And then it's like 7 a.m. and there's like banging on our door, and then that, yeah. And Emily's like,
well, I look at Angie, I go, was that excited screaming or is that bad?
because the girls all like stayed in the room across from
There
us.
was a bunk room across from us with about 6 girls.
So
4
we're
to
like,
6
okay,
girls.
like that's fine.
Sometimes we scream when we're excited, but I'm like, that
we were like, that didn't
really sound good.
And then we're like, is everything okay? And then when the girl's like, no, like call 911. I'm like, 911? I've never called 911 in my life, and I'm half asleep right now. I don't really know what's going on. I dial 911, and
We're like,
I'm also
what's
like,
the
what
situation?
happened? One of the girls had a seizure.
Well, we didn't know that until the paramedics came.
No, we did know that.
No, we didn't know she had a seizure. She just wasn't responsive.
No, we did know she had a seizure. She was shaking. Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know she had a seizure.
Oh, I knew she had a seizure.
All I knew was she was like mumbling a few words and then she was completely unresponsive.
Oh yeah, no, I knew she had a seizure. I was
I
like,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
that's why I was like to the day. I was like,
Oh,
like
shoot.
she,
I didn't know
one of
that.
the girls had a seizure, blah blah. Like she was like shaking, and then she's like stopped now.
Unresponsive.
She was like,
We had to
unresponsive.
do, like, well,
to like
I didn't.
make sure that she was just like alert and live, like feeling her pulse and like making sure that if you do this, like you
like a
move or
sternum
whatever.
rub.
Yeah, and then like the dispatcher was like walking me through all of this. Really nice lady. Like we were trying to be as
Very
calm
patient
as possible,
grounding.
and I was just like, hey, like obviously I don't know this girl. I'm like freaking out too, but I was also trying to be calm for everyone else, and I was just like, hey, like where's the how far is the paramedic? And then
They arrived quick.
yeah,
I
it was
want to
really
say like
fast.
5 minutes. They were there.
Yeah, and then I like go downstairs, like one of the guys is like sleeping in the like on the sofa bed in like one of the rooms. I didn't want to scare him because I was gonna open the front door and the paramedics were gonna come in. I didn't want to be like, what the fuck? So I was like, hey, just want to let you know,
Heads
like,
up.
when the girl's like had a seizure, I think she's okay, but the paramedics are like gonna come in, whatever. And then he like gets up, he like lets them in. He's like, the guys that were up, it was like great. They were like letting them in and like whatever. And then I'm like, oh, like she's up here, whatever. And I don't know, they were like doing all these like test thingies. And then I think a seizure lasts anywhere from like 5 to 40 minutes. So like during that time you like forget everything. So she was like coming to consciousness by the time like they were like getting there. And then she was like so startled because she's like, who are these men?
She
She was like just basically
goes, 1, 2, 3, 4 like men
like,
and all of my friends around me.
yeah, it was
What
just
is
like
happening?
crazy. They like asked her a few questions and like they cleared her. But they had the stretcher out like ready to like bring her to the hospital. This is the 4th, by the way.
4 paramedics, ambulance was outside, but you know she didn't want to go to the hospital. Whatever, it's fine. So paramedics are about to leave. All of a sudden, we look down.
It's the guy again, the old guy, and
It's the old man
trying to save his cat.
who lost his cat. No, whose cat was in the tree. Thinking the ambulance was here for his cat, and he stepped foot. He was fully in the living room,
in the foyer of our Airbnb.
I looked down. I go, why is that old man in a boot? He didn't have the boot on yesterday.
And then Ryan's like at the door, like talking to him. High.
It's 8 a.m. That man's high as fuck talking to this old man
He
whose
probably
cat
didn't
is
even
in
know
the
what was
tree
going on.
in a boot. So we go, these are separate incidents.
Get out of
Well,
here.
this is not for you. He still lingered for about 10 minutes before leaving.
And then he's like, I'm just here for my cat. I'm like, okay. He was like, oh well, I guess the people are busy today. Like people are busy this weekend. And I was like, oh my god, actually like shut your mouth. Whatever.
You're trespassing.
Yeah, it was insane. And then
Why
like
do you feel entitled to walk into someone else's home? That's weird.
and then after everything like settled, like we were like, let's try and get some sleep, whatever, like take a nap. And then throughout that time that we were like just like chilling in that room, like they saved the cat. Mag was in the backyard and like trying to like get some sleep too, and he looks over and the man's like tying a ladder to the tree in
With
like
a rope.
like a thing that I don't know, one of those like, I don't even know what they're called, but like, you know, they
It
have
has
a
a
bucket,
claw or
yeah, and then
something.
like to like dig up soil or whatever, he puts like ladder in it, and then like Max like holding the ladder to make sure this guy doesn't
Because this
die.
is an old man.
And
I
then-
want to say like 60s.
Maybe even older, I don't even know, but yeah, he was like quite old, and like he had the boots, so he wasn't like 100%. And then Max like, oh my god, I can't let this man die, like I have to
Like
help
that
him.
would be the worst case situation.
He's like, I'm allergic to cats, I don't even know what I'm doing here, like this sucks. And then he's like holding the ladder and then like pulling the like cat crate up there. So it was just so much going on. Anyways, more of the story. The cat was saved and the girl was fine. So we got to like continue our day. We were gonna go to like a few bars in the afternoon into the evening, but then we decided to just stay in.
Too much happened.
Cam, where are you? Whatever. And then like this is at like 10 a.m. and then Cam shows up like way later, and then
yeah, maybe.
but you know what? He shows up with groceries for the barbecue, so that was sick.
He's like, I got patties.
Steak,
I got whatever,
hot
whatever.
dogs. It was like good vibes. Like we did a little American
we did a grill moment. We spent some time outdoors in the sun.
Yeah,
Kicking a soccer ball around.
it was chill. And then we were like, okay, like are we gonna be here until like later? Like we scratched all the bars we were gonna go to, so we were like just like, oh maybe it's just too much, like let's just take it. And then we actually like pre-gamed the house and then went to like a house party. But before that, me and Emily are like in our rooms, and Matt is like,
Taking a nap.
Matt's like banging on our door. Hey, are you guys like up? Can we come in? And we're like, yeah, like what's up?
Oh, we're watching Love Island.
Oh yeah. They were like, we have something so funny to show you. And we're like, what? And going back to Friday, remember when
Find the video.
we were saying that Emily was on stage and nobody saw her, and there was just like literally no proof of this, but just like from what Emily's telling us, and we
Gonna
just
have to
like
take my
believe
word.
her. And then Matt's like, you're not gonna believe this. Mac's friend recorded the whole thing, and Mac came across it on Snapchat. It was a 10-story thing of Emily like on the fucking stage singing. It was the funniest thing. We're like, what are the odds that's your friend? And like he posted on his story and you came across it and you saw it.
what's crazy to me is this is someone's public story.
Yeah, like people are seeing this shit.
And that's okay because now I have proof. And cool, didn't need it because I was like, don't show me that or I'll bleep. Anyway, so we get ready. We're all going to this, getting ready to go to this house party. Pre-game is so fucking fun. Again, it's a 4th. We're playing Miley. We're playing
Cam's
Parties
in the house, like doing his thing.
He's on counters. We got people throwing it back, mostly Cam.
So funny.
Other things are happening, but Michael pulls up and Matt's like, get in, guys. Our ride's here. On our way to this house party, we have a sick-ass ride, sick-ass driver, and we are vibing so hard. Like, music is going. Cam or Matt, I think Matt was on aux. It was just so good. We're making like videos in the back. We're doing 0.5s. We're just singing so many songs. Angie got to sing Impossible.
So fun.
Slay.
Do we have a video of that? I hope someone has a video.
No one respected the shared album. I'll stand on that. But we arrive at this house party.
Everyone's like, who the fuck is pulling up? No, it's just us.
It was,
The party showed up.
how would you describe it? Honestly, we were very early. What time was it? 8, 9?
Yeah.
We were very early, so we kind of just settled in. You know, we have a big group, so we can kind of like chat amongst ourselves. A lot of the people, I guess, the people who were hosting it, they had some groups together, whatever. So we're all just chatting. And as the night went on, shoes were coming off, shirts were coming off. Angie was playing Pong. Angie delivered a hurricane shot to Cam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I need to tell the shoe story, but
That's later on.
afterwards, all of a sudden Matt was on aux. Like the party was outdoors upstairs, outdoors downstairs,
There were like
indoors.
10 million areas.
There's like 4 different rooms. There's a living room, kitchen. All of a sudden, 10, 11 p.m., everyone's congregated in the kitchen around the speaker.
Typical.
It was giving like
College.
There is a random speaker that kept falling too.
It was a huge speaker. We're like,
It literally kept toppling over. I was like, is someone gonna get that? But Matt was on aux, and I don't know. I clearly don't know too much about the boys who grew up in Massachusetts, but everyone knew the lyrics to every Drake song, every 21 Savage song, every Kodak Black song. So Matt was putting that shit on cue. And then obviously as the night went on, we like got a little into EDM. They didn't like that. They were trying to take over the queue. They tried to take him off aux.
this guy was like standing there trying to like
Trying to connect the Bluetooth in front of us, and I went, damn, it's not reconnecting, is it? And then, you know, it was time to go, and Cam goes, so, excuse me ladies, like, can someone help me find my shoes? I left them over there and now I don't see them. So, you know, like, I'm just taking a stroll with him, and I'm like, you know, do you see it? I don't see your shoes anywhere. He goes, well, I just came from that room and some guy was wearing my shoes. I go, Cam,
get it back.
why didn't you ask for them back? He goes, I couldn't stop laughing. So I go, who's wearing your shoes? He goes, you'll see.
You'll know.
So I go into the room. I'm looking around. I see his fuck ass shoes. I look at the guy. I go, excuse me, are those your shoes? And he goes, no, they're not. I go, well, please take them off because we're leaving and I need those shoes. And he goes, oh, here you go. And as I'm walking away, I go, why are we out here taking other people's shoes and wearing them? That's kind of weird. Not to be offensive or anything. It's just like the intrusive thoughts came out. Like, I do think it's weird.
It is
to
weird.
take and wear other people's shoes at this party.
Anyways.
At any party. Got him his shoes. He did not want to put them on. He goes, ew, they're like a little warm. We're like, Cam, put on your shoes or Like, we gotta go. We go. And we get back.
No, there's a chunk of the story.
Well, is it appropriate for our audience?
I don't know. Basically, essentially, Matt thought he got robbed of like $600, and then like anyone would be mad, right? But heightened emotions.
A little bit of
Yeah,
out here and there.
but then like you know what? It got resolved the next day. Like he didn't get scammed. The guy paid him back. It was all good in the hood. This was Sunday.
Correct.
Sunday was our last day. We were all leaving at some point that night.
Yeah.
We had a Brazilian barbecue. The girls grilled. It was so good. They introduced us to the Brazilian culture. They were playing the World Cup game
Brazil,
against Norway.
Norway.
We were obviously Team Brazil. Unfortunately, they couldn't beat Erling Haaland, man. But we tried. We tried to keep the spirits up, you know. It was still fun, and then we all like departed at like 9-10 ish to like drive back to Boston. That was like kind of the end of the trip.
Well, we got back to Boston. I feel like we watched TV in the living room. Didn't we watch Love Island again or something?
No, we watched
Off campus.
We're like, why don't we like sneak in like?
Because we were all. Because
An
Matt took
episode.
Monday off and we were working from home
yeah,
Monday.
yeah. We're like, fine. We'll entertain it. They got so into it. Matt loved that shit.
I did finish the season.
And Cam watched it for like the fourth time.
Yes.
There was also a little like, this is like bloopers situation. We don't know like how much we could say because we don't know who's watching. But there was a little love situation that happened on the trip too. These two people like ended up, you know, starting a little thing on the trip and got a little close. And we were really curious to see how that would play out. But it seems like it wasn't like a one-time thing.
Seems like it wasn't just within that whole weekend.
Well, so funny because at the house party, Emily and Cam were like waiting for the bathroom, and like one of the people like come out, and Emily's about to go in.
The guy comes out,
and Emily's about to go in. There's someone in there.
I look at
And
him. I'm like, okay.
The girl walks out,
And I go, okay.
So that's what's happening here. So yeah, that was also like a little fun side story that was happening.
And all of this was happening within the house. And I found out afterwards.
It was really fun.
Any other highlights? This seems so much tamer.
Huh?
It seems so much tamer than I remember.
We're like leaving some things out because like the full details of like some of the stuff that played out that made it so dramatic. But like no, it was like fine overall. Like,
It was a
we're
really
good.
fun
We kept
weekend.
everything like controlled. Like we sorted things out.
Yeah.
Like you know what? It was like too tame. So the pot had to be stirred, and the pot was stirred, I guess.
Sometimes when it's too calm, the pot has to be stirred. Yeah, and then Angie and I were on our merry way back to New York. Train got
Well,
delayed
there was also like on Monday afternoon, like I was dying, like I was so tired. I was basically like sleeping the whole day. Matt went to the gym. Emily had to meet up in like a little suburb of Boston to situate herself. So I was literally left alone, and I was just sleeping. I was really just sleeping and watching the
Hell yeah.
Wimbledon, like on the couch, like horizontal.
Hell yeah.
And then we came back, we had chicken sandwiches, and we grilled outside at our
That
last
was
steak.
awesome.
We had literally red meat for like 6 days.
Oh yeah, we had
Steak
so
and
many burgers
every day.
and steak. I loved it.
was
But
so
I did have to eat very light the next week.
Yeah, and then we had to like come back, and it was like reality at that point. It was crazy, but our train got delayed.
Yeah, our train did get delayed
Like
because
2
some
hours.
tree like fell on a
It
power
was like a
line.
storm or something. But we got home at like 2 a.m. It was so late.
So rough, actually. But that's it. That concludes our Cape
And
recap.
you know what? It's good timing because Emily has one fat thing left.
Correct. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
See you next time.